Hello everyone, welcome to Shikha Therapy. I am Lalit Parihar and today we are going to start with a very important topic, Introduction to Pharmacology. We all use medicines in our daily life. For example, paracetamol for fever, antibiotics for bacterial infection and antihypertensive drugs for high blood pressure. But have you ever thought, how does a drug work inside our body? Where does it act? How does it produce a biological response? And how does this response finally result in a therapeutic benefit? इन सब क्वेश्चंस को सिग्निफिकेंटली अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए हम स्टडी करते हैं फार्माकोलॉजी. सो स्टार्ट करते हैं फार्माकोलॉजी. Pharmacology is the science of drug and their interaction with living system. In simple words, pharmacology studies how drugs interact with the body and how these interactions produce different biological effects. It includes the study of the source of drug, their properties, their mechanism of action, therapeutic effect, adverse effect, and also safety and clinical use of the drugs. That is why pharmacology is considered one of the foundation of modern medicine. As shown on this slide, we can understand pharmacology through a simple sequence: drug, their interaction, the effect, safety, and applications. First, we have a drug, which is a chemical substance used to treat or prevent disease. After entering the body, the drug interacts with biological targets such as receptor, enzymes, ion channels, or other molecules. This interaction produces an effect. The effect may be therapeutic, but in some situations, the drug may also produce adverse effects, or we can say side effects. Therefore, understanding drug safety is equally important. Finally, pharmacological knowledge is applied in therapy to improve patient outcomes. Pharmacology mainly includes important areas such as pharmacodynamics, pharmacokinetics, clinical pharmacology, and also experimental pharmacology. Pharmacodynamic means what the drug does to the body. D for drug, D for dynamic. Pharmacodynamics means that the drug does to the body. What the drug does to the body. Pharmacokinetic means what the body does to the drug, like absorption, distribution, metabolism and excretion. तो ये दोनों कॉन्सेप्ट जो हैं फार्माकोकाइनेटिक एंड फार्माकोडायनेमिक फार्माकोलॉजी को अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है. Now let us understand an important difference between a drug and a medicine. These terms are often used in the same way, but significantly there is a difference. A drug is a chemical substance that produces a biological effect in a living organism. For example, paracetamol, brufen, aspirin, and atorvastatin. They are active drug substances. A medicine, on the other hand, is a drug or combination of drug formulated into a suitable dosage form for diagnosis, for prevention, or for the treatment of disease. For example, paracetamol is the active drug, while a paracetamol tablet or syrup is a medicine. The medicine contains the active drug along with suitable excipients such as binder, disintegrants, and other formulation components. सिंपल लैंग्वेज में अगर बोलें तो ड्रग क्या है, हमारी एक्टिव केमिकल मोइटी है, while medicine is the final formulation product which is used by the patient. An important statement to remember is every medicine contains drug, but every drug is not necessarily a medicine. A drug must pass through development, testing, quality evaluation, safety assessment, and regulatory processes before reaching patient as an approved medicine. So, सारी ड्रग्स मेडिसिन नहीं हो सकती जो सारी इन प्रोसेसेस को, सारे स्टेप्स को क्वालिफाई करके क्लिनिकल ट्रायल्स को, प्री क्लिनिकल ट्रायल्स को पास करके, क्रॉस करके मार्केट में पहुंचती है इन फॉर्मुलेशन फॉर्म और यूज की जाती है, उनको हम मेडिसिन बोलते हैं। Now let us understand the clinical importance of pharmacology. The main purpose of pharmacology is to ensure that drugs are beneficial, harmful effects are minimized, and treatment outcomes are improved. The first important principle is the right drug. The correct drug must be selected according to the disease and the individual condition of the patient. Second is the right dose. A dose that is too low may not produce the required therapeutic effect, while an excessive dose may increase the risk of toxicity. Third is the right route of administration. The route of administration affects the onset, intensity, and sometimes the duration of drug action. Pharmacology also helps in the prevention and management of adverse drug reactions. Drug effects, interaction, contraindications, and toxicity profile must be understood to improve patient safety. Pharmacology is also essential in the drug discovery and development because every new drug must be evaluated for their efficacy and safety. Ultimately, all these principles lead to better patient care. The main goal is simple: maximum therapeutic benefit with minimal possible risk. Understand? The scope of pharmacology is very broad. It spans from drug discovery to patient care, contributing to better health outcome and advancement in medical science. The first important area is clinical pharmacology. It deals with drug therapy in humans and help ensure the safe and effective use of medicines. The second area is pharmacodynamics, which study how drugs interact with the body, including their mechanism of action and pharmacological effects. Another major area is toxicology. Toxicology deals with adverse effect, mechanism of toxicity, and the safety evaluation of drugs and chemicals. Pharmacology also has a major role in the pharmaceutical industry, including drug discovery, development, formulation, quality control, safety evaluation, and regulatory affairs. Finally, pharmacology has a very important role in research and academia. इसलिए फार्माकोलॉजी का स्कोप सिर्फ मेडिसिन प्रिस्क्राइब या स्टडी करने में नहीं है. It provides opportunity in clinical trials, clinical research, pharmaceutical research, toxicology, pharmacovigilance, and drug development and regulatory affairs. Teaching and scientific research भी हमारे पास है. Okay. So before we conclude, let us quickly summarize today's lecture. First, pharmacology is the science of drug and their action. It helps us understand how drugs interact with the body to produce therapeutic effect. Second, drugs act through specific biological targets, including receptor and other important cellular molecules. Third, pharmacology supports safe and effective drug therapy. It also contributes to drug discovery, precise therapeutic targeting, innovative medicines, and improved patient care. So in simply word, pharmacology connects drug research, biological action, therapeutic application and patient care. तो आज के इंट्रोडक्टरी लेक्चर में इतना ही. अपकमिंग सेशंस में we will study the fundamental concept of pharmacology in more details, step by step. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, then like, subscribe and comment. Thank you so much.